Cities the world over are emerging as anchors of economic activities. There are pressures to deliver a better quality of life and mobility to the people. A well-developed urban mobility system is much needed to ensure that productive time is not lost to traffic congestion, travel delays, road fatalities, and consequences of a deteriorated air quality. A classic example is India. Our country is expected to have over 40% population living in urban areas by 2031. Roughly 60% of the country's GDP comes from urban areas. But an efficient urban mobility remains a massive challenge. While there's a growing demand for better and efficient transport systems, the existing policy and planning bottlenecks drive governments to look at piecemeal temporary solutions. In addition, existing agencies involved in urban transport work in isolation, leading to disintegrated planning.
We need an institution which is very citizen-centric and planning and coordinating for moving people, not vehicles. And because of large number of institutions, we have overlapping roles and we have lack of accountability. There is lack of planning and coordination across these institutions. So a significant part of the urban mobility challenge solution lies in working out appropriate institutional arrangements, making one institution accountable for the overall planning and coordination. Traditionally, budgetary money has been used for financing of capital investments in urban transport. But as we clearly know that the cities and the states don't have adequate amount of money. So innovative private financing is required, and public-private partnerships where not just the private financing but a significant amount of private management and expertise of the private efficiencies is required to be brought in.
In response to the challenges faced, the governments can adopt either temporary solutions or a long-term approach. A long-term approach looks at sustainable solutions to the root cause of the problem. We at Deloitte believe that sustainable mobility solutions require a robust policy and regulatory framework, along with a conducive environment for private sector participation. We are proud to partner with all the key stakeholders in this endeavor to enhance urban mobility and create world-class urban mobility systems. We have the experience of working with the public sector, donor agencies, as well as private sector players in the entire sector service spectrum. We have worked closely with the Ministry of Urban Development Government of India in designing and structuring a unified Metropolitan Transport Authority or UMTA for cities with million-plus population in India. We have also assisted the ministry in exploring innovative funding sources for urban transport and have designed the structure for a dedicated urban transport fund.
The National Urban Transport Policy envisages setting up a unified agency in all the metropolitan cities in India in order to address the institutional overlaps and gaps in the urban mobility. This concept is evolving and has acquired greater importance in the light of the Smart City initiative of the Government of India. Deloitte has carried out a state-of-the-art review covering international cities such as London, Singapore, Bogota, as also more than 10 cities in India, and has developed generic act and operation documents for setting up AMCHA in the context of India. Deloitte is engaged with the Ministry of Urban Development for developing the value capture financing tools, particularly for the smart cities.
We see that urban mobility will evolve radically. We see technology integration to ensure efficient traffic and transport systems. Efficient fund management for financial sustainability. Green mobility for environmental sustainability. Smart governance frameworks to ensure integrated and multimodal transport systems.
The urban mobility needs to be looked at holistically, looking at various aspects going into that, whether the urban transport system, the financing aspect of that, the technology aspects going into that. One needs to look at urban transport as a subset of the overall transport system and various modes involved into that. Metro and the bus system at one end, the public private transport at other end, and the non-motorized transportation at the another new concept. Another important issue here is there are multiple agencies involved, whereas the multiple modes are involved. They need to be seamlessly integrated and coordinated both vertically as well as horizontally. And most important thing, the urban mobility, the important stakeholder is the commuters which are a part of that, and their behavior is the most important softer aspects of the overall urban mobility.
In this evolution of urban mobility, governments will need to maintain a balance between innovation and sustainability. All stakeholders have critical role to play in shaping the future landscape. We at Deloitte are partners in this exciting journey.